In this video, I'll show you how to fix the controller not working issue in Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced on your Windows PC. If your Xbox, PS5 DualSense, PS4 DualShock, or any supported controller is not being detected, or if the game only responds to the keyboard and mouse, follow these solutions one by one. Let's get started. Basic tips. Step 1. Select the correct controller in game settings. Launch Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Open the System menu. Go to Options. Open Gameplay. If controller type is set to mouse and keyboard, change it to the correct option. If you have an Xbox controller, select Xbox controller. If you have a PS5 DualSense controller, select DualSense wireless controller. If available, you can also select hybrid. Save the settings, restart the game, and check if the controller works. Step 2. Disable or enable Steam input. Close the game. Open Steam. Right-click Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Select Properties. Open the Controller tab. First, choose Disable Steam input. Launch the game and check. If it still doesn't work, close the game again. Return to the Controller tab. This time select Enable Steam input. Launch the game and test again. If neither option works, set Steam input back to use default settings before continuing. Step 3. Enable DualSense controller in sound settings. This step is only for PS5 DualSense users. Connect the controller using a USB cable. Press the Windows key and search for Control Panel. Open Control Panel. Go to Hardware and Sound. Open Sound. Go to the Playback tab. If you see DualSense wireless controller, right-click it and choose Enable if it is disabled. Right-click it again and choose Configure Speakers. Select Quadraphonic. Click Next. Make sure front left and right and surround speakers are checked. Click Next. Click Finish. Close the window. Launch the game and check. Step 4. Disable conflicting HID devices. Press Windows + X. Open Device Manager. Expand Human Interface Devices. If you find devices such as Keychron keyboard or Razer Huntsman keyboard, right-click them and temporarily disable them. These devices may interfere with controller detection in some games. Restart the game and test again. Step 5. Disconnect unnecessary USB devices. Disconnect any external keyboard or mouse, especially gaming keyboards or mice. Disconnect any USB dongles or wireless adapters. Remove racing wheels, pedals, HOTAS flight sticks, arcade sticks, and other gaming peripherals. Disconnect any additional controllers connected to the PC. If you are using software such as VJoy or any virtual joystick application, disable or uninstall it. Launch the game and check again. Step 6. Use a wired USB connection. Instead of Bluetooth, connect your controller directly to the PC using a USB cable. Once connected, restart the game and check whether the controller is detected. A wired connection is often more reliable than Bluetooth. Step 7. Select the preferred controller in Windows. Connect your controller using a USB cable. Search Windows for Setup USB Game Controllers. Open the utility. Click Advanced. Choose the controller you want Windows to use as the preferred device. Click OK. Restart the game and check. Step 8. PlayStation controller users can use DS4 Windows. If you're using a PS4 or PS5 controller and the game still doesn't recognize it, install DS4 Windows. Configure your controller inside DS4 Windows. Keep the application running. Launch Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced and test again. Step 9. Update your controller firmware. For Xbox controllers, open Microsoft Store. Install Xbox accessories if it is not already installed. Connect the controller with a USB cable. Open Xbox accessories. Select your controller. Click the three-dot menu. If a firmware update is available, install it. Wait until the update finishes. Restart the controller and launch the game. For PlayStation controllers, Download and install the PlayStation Accessories application from the official PlayStation website. Connect your controller using a USB cable. Open the application. If a firmware update is available, install it. After the update is complete, restart the controller and launch the game. Step 10. Launch the game from Steam Big Picture Mode. Open Steam. Click the Big Picture Mode icon in the top right corner. Once Steam enters Big Picture Mode, launch Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced from there. Check if the controller is now working correctly. Pro tip: 1. Verify controller connections. Whether you are using Steam or Game Pass, let's get started. Before making changes, ensure that your controller is properly connected. If you're using a wired controller, try a different USB port. If you're using a Bluetooth controller, go to Windows Settings, Bluetooth, and Devices. Check if your controller shows up. Make sure your controller appears in the Connected Devices list. If the controller is connected but unresponsive, simply restart your PC and reconnect the controller. Now let's move to the next step. 2. Configure controller settings in Steam. If you're playing the game on Steam, make sure your controller settings are correctly applied. Open Steam. Go to the View option and select Big Picture Mode. Navigate to Settings, Controller Settings. Here, enable the appropriate configuration for your controller. For Xbox controllers, turn on Xbox configuration support. For PlayStation controllers, enable PlayStation configuration support. For Switch Pro controllers, enable Steam input for Switch Pro controllers. If Steam asks for additional Xbox extended features, install them, then restart Steam. Now save the settings and restart Steam to apply changes. 3. Disable Steam input for the game. Some games have issues with Steam input overriding native controller support. To fix this, open your Steam library. Right-click the game. Select Properties. Go to the Controller tab. Under Override for the game, choose Disable Steam input. This allows the game to use its own native controller support instead of Steam's. 4. Adjust controller bindings in Steam. If your controller buttons are mapped incorrectly or unresponsive, you may need to adjust the bindings. Open Steam and go to your library. Select the game. Click Manage Controller Layout. Here, you can remap your gamepad buttons or load community layouts that may already be optimized for the game. This is especially useful if you're using a DualShock or DualSense controller. 5. Restart Steam and relaunch the game. Sometimes a quick restart resolves controller issues. Close Steam completely. Unplug the controller and plug it back in. Restart Steam and then launch the game, making sure your controller is connected before starting the game. 6. Check Windows Gamepad settings. If your controller still doesn't work, check the Windows Gamepad settings. Open Windows Settings, Bluetooth, and Devices. Look for your controller under the Connected Devices list. If it's missing, try pairing again using Bluetooth or connect it via USB. This ensures Windows itself recognizes the device before the game can use it. 7. Update and optimize drivers the right way. Go to your GPU manufacturer's website, NVIDIA, AMD, or Intel, and download the latest Game Ready or Adrenaline driver, not the one from Windows Update. After installing, open your GPU control panel and make these changes. NVIDIA, set Power Management Mode to prefer maximum performance. AMD, enable Radeon Chill only if you have overheating issues, otherwise keep it off. Intel Arc, turn on threaded optimization and set scaling to performance. This ensures your GPU isn't throttling in the middle of combat. Library backs, reinstall controller drivers. If the issue persists, reinstall your controller drivers. Right-click the Windows icon and select Device Manager. Expand Human Interface Devices. Find your controller, right-click, choose Uninstall Device. Restart your PC and Windows will automatically reinstall the drivers. Select DLS, check for Windows updates. Outdated system files can cause controller detection issues. Open Windows Settings. Go to Windows Update. Click Check for Updates, install everything available, and restart your PC. 10. Try third-party controller software. If Steam and Windows settings don't fix the problem, try third-party controller software. For PlayStation controllers, use DS4 Windows. For remapping issues, try ReWSD or similar tools to map buttons manually. This often resolves compatibility problems when the game doesn't detect your controller properly. 11. Restart your PC afterwards. 5. Allow an app through Firewall. Find Battlefield 6 and your game launcher, EA app or Steam. Check both private and public boxes. 6. Disable VPNs, proxies, and overlays. EA servers sometimes block VPN IP ranges. In Windows settings, network and internet proxy, make sure it's off. Also disable overlays from Discord, NVIDIA, or Xbox Game Bar while troubleshooting. 7. 12. Dex Runtime Web Installer from Microsoft. Also in distributables, 2013 to 2022. If already installed, choose Repair. Restart your PC after installing. 10. Clean GPU driver install. Outdated or buggy GPU drivers are a common root cause. Go to NVIDIA or AMD's official website. Download the latest driver for your GPU. Choose custom installation and enable clean install. 13. Descaler. With this, you're basically rendering fewer pixels, but getting an almost native look, which translates to higher FPS and less stutter. Step 7. 14. Registry cleanup. If you've swapped controllers multiple times, old mappings may linger in the registry. Press Windows+R, type regedit, and hit Enter. Navigate to HKY_current_user /system/current control set /control /media properties /private properties /joystick. Delete old controller entries you don't use anymore. Then restart your PC. In game settings that matter. Inside the game, go to Options. Open Controls. Reset controller settings to default. Confirm controller type is detected correctly. Save and restart the game. Fully restart controller services in Windows. First, disconnect your controller completely from your PC. Unplug the USB cable or turn off Bluetooth. Now right-click on the Start menu. Click Run. Type services.msc. Press Enter. Scroll down and locate Human Interface Device Service, Xbox Accessory Management Service, Windows Management Instrumentation. Double-click each one. Set startup type to automatic. Click Apply. Click Restart for each service. Now restart your PC. After the restart, connect your controller again. This refreshes Windows controller drivers and fixes detection failure. One of these methods will fix your controller issue. Go step by step. Do not skip. Restart the game after each change. If this guide helped you, leave a comment telling which fix worked for you. That helps other players. And if you want more real PC fixes for new games, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
No, I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit, I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive.